At night, there's often a small moment that happens before your dog falls asleep. You lie down, the room goes quiet, your dog settles, but doesn't close its eyes yet. It looks at you. Sometimes only briefly, sometimes long enough that you notice. You shift and the eyes remain open. You adjust the blanket and they follow for a second. Then you stop moving. Only then does your dog finally rest. If you move again a minute later, the eyes may open once more and close again when everything is still. It's easy not to think much of it, just one of those quiet things animals do at night. But the timing is always the same, right before sleep. And after a while, you realize it never happens at random moments in the day. Only here, only at the end of the night. Why does that moment matter? At first, it seems simple. Maybe your dog wants attention. Maybe it's waiting for you to say something. Maybe it heard a small sound you didn't. But nothing changes when you speak. Nothing changes when you reach out your hand, and the room is already silent. The look still happens, not earlier in the evening, not while you're moving around the house, not while there's activity to follow, only when everything is about to stop. Even when there's nothing left to react to, your dog keeps watching for a moment longer. Then, once you're still, it lets go and sleeps. So whatever the reason is, it seems tied less to what's happening in the room and more to that final moment before the night settles. At first, it doesn't stand out. Then one night you notice it. And after that, you begin to anticipate it. Not intentionally, but a part of you starts waiting for that moment without deciding to. During the day, your dog follows many things at once. Footsteps moving through rooms, changes in posture, small sounds that appear and disappear. The environment keeps shifting, and your dog stays connected to it. But night is different. Movement fades, details soften. The house stops offering new information. There is less to react to and less to track. In this quieter state, your dog's attention changes. Instead of following the whole room, it settles on what remains active. A single presence that still moves, breathes, and shifts slightly in the dark. As that presence slows, the room becomes predictable. And only then does your dog begin to let go of alertness. Right before sleep, your dog pauses. It doesn't lie down immediately. It watches for a moment longer. Nothing new is happening. The room is already quiet. Yet the pause continues. Your breathing steadies. Your movement fades. The small changes in the dark become repetitive. For a few seconds, your dog stays aware. Then its body softens, not reacting to anything, but waiting until there is nothing left to react to. The eyes close shortly after. The pause always comes first. It doesn't change much from night to night. The timing stays similar. The pause stays similar. And after a while, you realize you're not just seeing a behavior, you're recognizing a pattern. For a dog, sleep does not begin all at once. The body relaxes in stages. During the day, your dog adjusts to your movement, standing when you stand, following when you move. But at night, something quieter happens. When you stop shifting, the room stops changing. Your breathing becomes steady. Your position stays the same. After that moment, your dog's posture softens. Not immediately, but shortly after yours does. Night after night, the order remains similar. You become still, and then your dog rests. The look appears right before that change, as if it belongs to the transition itself, not causing sleep, but arriving just before it. This moment does not always happen with everyone. A dog may lie near different people during the day. It may accept comfort from others. But this quiet pause before sleep tends to appear in the same direction each night. Not necessarily the closest person, not always the one touching it, but the one whose presence stays most consistent at that hour. Your dog does not need interaction. It does not need a response, only awareness. Once that awareness settles, the body follows. So the look is less about attention and more about recognizing who remains part of the night as it ends. There's a brief moment before sleep when the house feels different. Not quieter, but settled. And your dog seems to notice that moment before you do. During the day, your dog keeps track of you. Where you walk, when you stand, what might happen next. That kind of watching stays alert. But the look before sleep feels different. There is no readiness in it, no tension waiting to move. It lasts only a few seconds, right before the body softens. For most of its life, a dog rests while still listening. This moment is quieter. The eyes stay open, and then something eases. Nothing new needs attention anymore. After that, the gaze fades, and sleep follows. So the next time your dog looks at you before falling asleep, nothing is being asked. The room is already calm. You are still there. The night has settled into its usual rhythm. After a brief pause, the eyes close, the same way they did yesterday and the night before. A small moment that repeats without effort. Easy to miss, but always in the same place, right at the edge of sleep. And once it passes, your dog finally rests.